Hi, I'm Robin Trimingham, and I'm here with Bill Storie, the founder of Olderhood.com. You are listening to Radio Olderhood, Retirement Happiness, a continuing series. So, Bill, what's on your mind today?
Hi, Robin. Hi, everybody. Well, I think last week we started to talk about, we were talking about grandchildren and how they affect our lives and how we're in their life, they're in our life, and it was interesting because we got a whole bunch of feedback from our Olderhood members, especially in the club. And there was one lady who said, "Oh, she just loves grandchildren because she's got 43."
I saw that.
43.
43. How? I was trying to figure out how that's even mathematically possible. I mean, I've heard of great-grandparents with that many children, but to be a grandmother with 43 children is astounding.
I mean, that's almost like one a week. If you think about it from...
You mean birthdays?
From birthdays.
Wow.
How can you remember?
Their names. Forget about when their birthdays are, or who's the oldest and who's 22nd in line and 23rd in line. I wouldn't have a clue.
No idea. I've got 4 grandchildren, and I can sometimes forget their names.
You know, I had a grandmother who, on a bad day, would call one of us after the name of the dog.
Yeah.
I mean, we all knew her mind was fine, but it was just too much information.
Yeah. That's crazy, but no, I mean, this I took very, very, sincere, and she said she loves grandchildren, and we had several other people. Actually, grandmothers replied. We didn't have any grandfathers reply. So I kind of work on the basis that maybe the grandfathers are just like fed up with it. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But no, it was only grandmothers.
Okay, now do you think that they're fed up, or do you think that they see the day-to-day grandparenting task as being a grandmother job?
Oh, I think that's true.
You know, I often think that that's probably the case because small children require a lot of help that women tend to do. You know, they need their shirts tucked in, or they need a snack, or they need a drink of water, and those are all things that grandma would do.
That's very true. You hit it on the head by saying small child, because as grandchildren grow up, then I think the grandfather starts to come in. I've got a friend of mine who, he and his wife live in Pensacola, in Florida, and I can't remember now how many grandkids they've got, but I know that we've talked about it in the past, that, the grandchildren were always loved and stuff like that. I mean, that was never the issue. But, he never really talked about them that much. But now, there's a couple of boys, and now they are in, probably they must be in their teenage years, and one of them plays football, soccer, to those of you who don't understand. And I've seen photographs of this kid playing soccer. I haven't seen videos, but I've seen photographs, and I mean, this kid really has got it. And the grandfather talks constantly now about this, about both grandsons, I think it is. And he's just so much more interested. He goes to the games, he takes him to the games, he goes and buys him kits, and he does. So yeah, I think it's the younger they are, it's more the grandmother. As they get older, the grandfather starts to come.
I have to say I agree with that, because just thinking about my own family, I had 2 grandfathers, as you might well expect, and truly, over the age of 5, I spent more time with my grandfathers. My dad's father, we'd go there to my grandparents' house for Sunday dinner every single week, and I would invariably play checkers with my grandfather. And he started me on a stamp collection, and he taught me about flowers in the backyard, all kinds of things.
Yeah. I think that's right. I certainly feel I'm like that now. I mean, our oldest grandson is 7, and then our youngest granddaughter is just over a year. So I think, over the next 1, 2, 3 years, etc., that's beginning to change. The oldest one, he likes football. He's into football, which is fantastic. And I mean, this is a kid who will come into our house, watch a football game, and never stop talking about the football game. Talk. It just goes on, and he's got the facts, he's got the information, he's got it, he understands it. Not just talking about one team, he talks about a whole bunch of teams. So.
Well, sure, of course, because his mind isn't cluttered up with all the stuff you accumulate in a lifetime.
Well,
he's got lots of space for remembering all of that.
Well, I guess so.
So I have a question. Have you found a short person standing in front of you yet, asking you what you were doing?
What do you mean, like?
Well, because that's when they finally start to notice, wait a minute, there's another grandparent. Oh, we never talked to this guy. What's?
Oh, who is this guy?
What are you doing?
Yeah, I know. Who is this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, where did you come from? Which is kind of my question to him. Where did you come from? Don't worry about me. I've been here longer than you. I don't think so. I came in here this morning. Oh, okay. No. No, I think grandchildren change people, or certainly change grandparents. And, running around after grandchildren, which I have to admit I don't do too much of, but nonetheless, I mean, I try. And it's just that I think as they get older.
Tell us about giving your granddaughter a haircut, because you told me, and that's a wonderful story.
Oh, yeah. Our oldest granddaughter, who's, I'm going to get it wrong, so I'm going to have a quick, she's about 3 or something like that. And she's got long hair, and she doesn't let anybody touch her hair, won't let anybody cut it, except Grandpa. And she'll sit down, and I will cut her hair, and she loves it. And anybody else goes near, she screams the place down. But Grandpa cuts her hair, because what I started off to do, you know what I did? I mean, it's really clever. I mean, I was smart. I took my hair, I took the scissors, and I pulled my hair down a wee bit. I don't have that much, but I mean, I've got enough. I pulled my hair down, and I cut my hair in front of her and said, that's what I'm going to do to you. And she could look at it and she said, oh, okay, well, that doesn't seem too bad. Okay, cut my hair. Whereas I think everybody before that had just sort of said, okay, I've got the scissors, I'm going to cut you. And I mean, this wee kid is sitting there.
I think some little kids don't understand there's a difference between going to the hairdresser and going to the doctor.
Oh, yeah.
All they know is this strange person.
Yeah. No, but I mean, let's face it. I mean, if you've never seen scissors in your life before, and it doesn't matter who it is, comes in front of you with a pair of scissors, and said, "Oh, I'm just going to cut your hair." I mean, this kid is mortal. I mean, the kid is just panic-stricken. I mean, traumatic, because she sees this thing in front of her. I mean, she don't know if you're going to cut her fingers off her. I mean, she don't know. But I cut my hair in front of her, showed her what I was going to do, and off we go. It was different. I mean, just totally different. So I'm the only one still that can cut her hair.
Well, I think that's a good place to stop.
Snip, snip.
Don't forget to check out our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/olderhoodcom, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.